Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to everyone. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for those likes and definitely thank you for those comments. I definitely appreciate you. So today what I'm going to be talking about is cold calling. Now none of us like cold calling, and if you do like cold calling, then more power to you. But if you have a telemarketing background, then cold calling is easy. Guys, there's going to be no's. There's going to be yeses, but I'm just going to say for every 100 no's, expect 2 yeses. Now, this is going to be a 2-part video because it is kind of long. But on my next video, I'm going to be giving you some sites that you can use to find your carriers. One tip I want to give you is that before you start cold calling, take into consideration a couple of things. If you're in a bad mood, if you're having a bad day, don't do cold calling that day. Just wait for another day. Now, before I start my cold calling, I do listen to motivational music, and sometimes I might listen to an old song, one of my old jams, and sometimes I do look at an old movie or something like that, something to put me in a good mood. So anyway, so now we've kind of got the preset of cold calling. When you're on the phone with a carrier, what you want to do is you want to listen to their pain. That's what you're going to work off of. Most of the carriers are going to say that they're tired of going on the load boards, or they have their wives dispatching for them. Now, of course, our job is to save them time, right? So when we hear that part of their pain, I'm pretty sure that just about everybody knows, how they're going to open up with that sentence. Something to the effect of, well, I understand that your time is very important, and that's why I'm trying to be a dispatcher for you so that you can just be on the road and keep your rails rolling. For the ones who have wives dispatching for them, know her pain. And her pain is she doesn't want to do it. She's doing it to help her husband, but she would rather be taking care of the kids and taking care of the home. And the paperwork sometimes can be 30 to 45 minutes long. She would rather be doing something better than doing the dispatching for, their husbands. So listen to that pain as well. So when I started cold calling first, I was telling carriers, oh, I'm on this load board, I'm on that load board. And I quickly came to the conclusion that what I'm going to get is pushback. And the pushback is going to be them telling me that they're on load boards too. So what else can I do? I quickly learned that I'm no longer going to say that I'm on load boards. What I am going to say is I have a network of brokers and shippers that I'm working with. So now they see that I have an olive branch. I have a branch that they can't reach because of it. So use that in your opening calls. I also want to talk to you about the times that you call the carriers. You want to call the carriers, or at least I call the carriers after 5 p.m. Eastern time. I did in the beginning start calling them in the morning and in the afternoon, but they really didn't have time to talk to me. So 5 p.m. is what I have been sticking with, and I have been very, very successful at doing it. So my last tip I want to give you, this is cold calling. You're not going to get a lot of yeses. You're going to get a lot of no's. That's okay. That's expected. I want to say for every 100 no's, you're going to get about 3 yeses. So plan your day accordingly. I call about 70 carriers a day, but many people call 100 carriers a day. You don't want to call 100 carriers a day every single day. You're going to get worn out. So space yourself, pace yourself when it comes to calling carriers. Well, guys, that is all that I have to say for today and for this video. There is going to be a part 2. I am going to have some information for you as to where you can go and you can find some carriers and start your cold calling. I wish you guys the best of luck, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. Thanks.